what's up? Creepers and Geekers, Chris the Atari Creep. Neighbors doing their lawn, so I figured that'd be the best time to come on here and do a video. I got an email yesterday from Atari Box. I haven't opened it until today. I had a flu shot done yesterday, so I felt like shit the whole evening and into this morning. But I promised anytime we got an update, I would pass it on to you. And what I'm seeing here is very meh. I will say, starting off, and I've always said this from the beginning, it's nice that the Atari name is living on, however it is. Do I have high hopes for this thing? I'm kind of 50-50 right now. But let's get to the email. I'm not going to show you the email. I'll put up images periodically as I'm talking so you can see kind of what I'm looking at. But the email basically has a whole bunch of pictures, and apparently it's an actual rendered item. It's a prototype. So they mentioned before it was going to be PC-based technology, and it turns out they're using a custom AMD processor, along with something called Radeon Graphic Technology. I don't know what the fuck that is. You can Google that and check it out yourself. It's going to be running on Linux, which I kind of figured that would happen. I mean, Linux is free, right? Once they said PC-based technology, I didn't think they were going to go with Android, though that was a possibility. But it is going to run Linux, and let's see. They write, and I'm kind of quoting on this one, Atari Box is also a full PC experience for the television. You remember WebMD? I had a few friends that had that nightmare. Bringing you streaming applications, social what? Social media, browsing, music, and more. That means porn. That means porn. See, most TV devices have closed systems and content stores. Linux lets us be more open. You can access and customize the OS, and you can access games that you've bought from other content platforms if compatible with the OS and HW, operating system and hardware. So, then they go on to talk about there will be a ton of classic Atari retro games preloaded on this, as well as some current titles from a range of studios. We'll start talking about those titles soon. Stay tuned. So I guess in a lot of ways, a lot of fears are being realized here. It is going to be kind of a plug-and-play system with a lot of real fancy technology inside of it. It's going to have classic Atari titles, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be 2600 and up. It would be nice to see some Lynx and Jaguar stuff on here, but who knows? They're going to talk about that soon. Now, as far as other stuff from other studios, again, is it going to be mobile games? I don't know. Being PC technology, it's basically going to be a small little mini computer that you plug up to the TV that you can play games on. So aside from it having an Atari logo, there's nothing really special going on here. So they're going to launch the Indiegogo this fall, which fall just started. So who knows? It could be tomorrow. It could be late October, early November. Who knows? But they're going to launch that pretty soon. This is where you kind of lose me. We plan on shipping out late spring of 2018 with an expected price range between $250 and $300, depending on specifications and memory configurations. I read somewhere else that they're probably going to have some custom shells for it as well. $250 to $300 for something like this just does not seem feasible to me anyway. I won't be able to fucking afford it. Even if I really truly wanted this thing, I wouldn't be able to get my hands on it. But it's just seeming pretty high for basically a streaming device. I don't know. So let's see, what else do they talk about? All right, to confirm, many of you have asked, the wood edition is made with real wood. It looked real. Please continue to let us know what you think via social media channels, and also please like, follow, subscribe, and share as much as possible. Now let me talk about the actual physical look of the unit now before we get into my final thoughts on this thing. It looks exactly like what they had rendered in a computer image. Exactly. Just, it looks like it physically exists now. Wow, I can't even speak. So I guess that tells me one thing. It tells me that they have a plan, and they're following through with that plan without any true smoke and mirrors, aside from being very elusive with information. I kind of find that smart. Maybe leak out a little bit more here and there, but I think they're approaching this properly. Do I think this is going to be a major hit? No. And I read somewhere else from them on another social media that they're not trying to go into the next generation of consoles and compete with them, the Xbox and the PlayStations, and now the new Nintendo thingamabobby, the Switch there. However, it's priced competitive with those kind of things. So I see a lot of downfall with this thing. I really do. And it really sucks because, like I said earlier, I'm really glad that Atari's name is still alive in whatever capacity. And to have a piece of hardware with the Atari logo on it would be nice. But in all reality, I mean, how much can you really do with something like that? I mean, you could just make another console. But this, to me, doesn't seem like a console. It seems more like a device, a multi-device. It's a small computer that you can just link up controllers to and play video games on. And it doesn't even seem like it's going to be a specific platform. It's going to be able to do a ton of things, much like a lot of other things out there, Raspberry Pis and emulators and all kinds of crap. So it's going to be an overpriced emulation machine that you can stream newer games from whatever developers, indie developers on. Tablet would probably be better off with that unless you like the controllers, but it's my understanding you can link up controllers to tablets too now. I'm not into that technology, so by all means, correct my ignorance down below. Overall, I'm giving this news probably a 6 out of 10, 10 being best. Looks good, looks like they got a plan. The fact that they're actually using, say, like an AMD chip. AMD doesn't license out their stuff to crap too often, from what my understanding. I knew it would be Linux, so Linux is easy enough once you get your hands into it. And it's free and it's very customizable, so I think it's got a lot going for it, but I also think, on the other hand, 50% of it, they also have a lot not going for it. So, what are your thoughts? Leave the comments down below. All feedback's positive. Thumbs up, thumbs down, guys. And, yeah, until we hear more about this $250 to $300 mini computer that you hook up to your TV and can do all kinds of things on, hope everyone's doing well. And, you know, as always, thank you for watching. Take care, and bye-bye. Hey, what's up, folks? The Creep here. Thank you, as always, so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe for more. You can follow The Creep on social media, and feel free to reach out at any time here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Creep would love to hear from you. And as always, thank you, take care, and bye-bye.